Hey guys, Doug here. Alright, so I had picked up these packs a while back, probably a month or two ago. Got busy with work and life and hadn't done a whole lot with it otherwise. So today I want to do a capacity test on this unit. I've got 3 more of these. I'll go through them off camera and do quick capacity tests on them and see how matched they are for capacity. These were in some kind of a solar installation, and I picked these up at Battery Hookup. This is not sponsored because I paid for them with my own money. So yeah, let's get started with this. Alright guys, so just forgive the video quality. I am not very good with camera gear, and I am using a little action camera I have. However, the 4K I didn't realize wasn't as good as I had anticipated. So I'm using 720p at 120 frames per second. I fixed the lighting here by adding another light up there. So originally these packs are 24 volt, and I believe they are originally 200 amp hours. It would have been nice to get the original capacity on these. That would have been, 400 amp hours of 48 volt the way I would have connected it. But they've been in use, so I know I'm not going to get that capacity. Like I said, it would have been nice. But, it is what it is. You get what you can afford with your own cash without depleting it to the point where you're not paying bills, which I do pay bills, lots of bills. Okay, so I'm going to set up my little eye charger here to do the discharge. Right, last night I set it up to top up the voltage or the power, and it put an extra 22.537 amp hours into the pack. It's sitting just below 28 volts right now. Now that the voltage has settled in the cells. I'm doing this not balanced. So, because I don't have, I'm going to have to figure out how to set up the balance leads with this. I know there's a diagram at Battery Hookup for that. I'll look that up. Maybe I'll start working on that a little later. So alright, so our capacity with our iCharger X8 came out to 106.50 amp hours left in this 200 amp hour pack. So now I'm going to charge it back up, and we'll do a discharge with a load on it instead of just this type, and see if we get close or the same amount. Alright, so let it charge up overnight because my chargers are not high capacity. I set up this shunt here to measure the resistance, or not resistance, sorry. To measure the power coming out of the battery bank. So I got a cheap inverter, and I'm actually not sure this thing's going to be able to do what I want to do. I got this heater here I'm going to try to run off this inverter. It's a 2000 watt 24 volt inverter. It's the only 24 volt inverter I have. So yeah, we plug it in. Alright, so I got everything here zeroed out. Alright, so on the inverter I'm showing 28.7 volts. Shunt is hooked up. So what I'm going to do is not get, apparently the inverter does not like or my heater does not like the inverter. Oh, that's weird. Now the heater won't even turn on at all. Not even on regular grid. I hope that's not a sign. Alright, I got a heat gun, 1500 watt. Guess I can run it on the low setting, hopefully. I don't know if this inverter will handle it. Alright. Some pretty see, the voltage isn't quite right. Quick update. We're at the 24.2 volt mark. We are at 93.8 amp hours. We've been pulling 18 to 30 amps DC through the shunt. Currently I'm powering this halogen light. Like I said, 24 volts. Alright. We are at 21.8 volts on the inverter. We have pulled 104 amp hours. We're getting to the bottom range of the 8S LiFePO4 lithium iron phosphate voltage range. So I'm going to call this. On my iCharger, I got 106, draining it all the way down to 20. I'm not going to take it all the way to 20 to get that extra 2 amp hours out. I'm actually quite happy with the 104. Now, got these from battery hookups. I got 4 of them. I've got some here. I got another one over that way. I do have one that seems to not hold a very good charge, and the packet's bulging. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about that. So yeah, 104. That's a comfortable 100 amp hours at 24 volts for this pack. That's this BYD LiFePO4 pack. So I'm going to call this test. Call it good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.